There's a pervasive misconception that online buyers are not interested in reading long pieces of text. While video is by far the most engaging form of content, the next most popular types are articles, blogs, and other text-only formats. Business buyers aren't always just looking for short listicles and condensed versions of news they already read. They want juicy, 500 plus content that they can consume and share with their peers. My name is Amanda Rabideau, founder and CEO of Arch Collective. Arch Collective is a marketing agency specifically focused on helping B2B startup companies thrive. In my time running Arch Collective, I've worked with dozens of startup companies, and one of the biggest topics of our conversations are the impact and the use of not only content, but long-form content in driving growth. Yes, it's true. There are buyers out there that are looking for longer form content. You can leverage that need by creating insightful thought leadership pieces that position you as a thought leader in your market and simultaneously increase engagement with your brand. Let's define long-form content. Long-form content means an in-depth piece of writing that goes into a topic well beyond, or certainly at least past, the surface level. Ideally, it should be at least 500 words and possibly up to 3,000 words or more. In those cases, think about articles in The New Yorker or other reputable publications. The best long-form content is evergreen or doesn't have a shelf life. This means that it can still create value for a reader months or even years from now. Of course, not all content can be evergreen. If you're going into detail about a product launch, of course, that will be time sensitive. However, you can include tips, guides, and techniques that will still be applicable weeks down the road. Now that you know what long-form content is, why are B2B marketers using long-form content as part of their marketing strategy? Here are just a few key reasons. It's important to remember that you're not forcing content on anyone. You're trying to engage company decision makers and business leaders that are looking for ways to do business better. And if you provide thoughtful, long-form content that does exactly that, you will gain long-term readership. One long article can become dozens of short-form pieces of content. Here are a few different types of content that you can create from one long-form piece of content. Social media snippets, infographics, shorter blogs for different platforms, or guest blogs to use on partner sites, videos based on the article content, and captions for images used across various platforms. Make sure each new piece of content links back to that longer form original piece of content or something relevant and helpful like product pages, FAQs, or tutorial videos. While Google and other search engines are constantly changing their algorithms, digital marketers generally agree that content found on the first search engine results page is longer than average content and answers multiple questions. We talk a lot about AI tools and they can generate a ton of content, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's the quality level that Google is looking for so that you end up on the first page of the search. An important disclaimer is you can't just write anything to fill in that blank space. Fluffy, useless content that just regurgitates what's already out there won't cut it. You have to get right to the point and explain to readers what they want to know, and when possible, to offer practical tips or advice on how to do it. Long-form content should be one aspect of your effective omnichannel marketing strategy. The strategies that Arch Collective creates for our startup clients very frequently include long-form content. Work with experts that can help you nail down the best strategy for your company. Book a free 15-minute introductory call with Arch Collective. And as always, thank you for watching the video. And if you found this content helpful, give us a thumbs up or subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you next time.